One funny thing about our place was we had 2 of everything. She moved in, and we had 2 of the same anime pillows.
I was unpacking, and I'm unpacking, and she has like a really big couch. You have a big-ass couch.
That was a huge-ass couch.
And the first thing I noticed was like, I have the same anime body pillows. They're not like full body pillows. We're not, they're not.
We had some full body pillows. We do remember the blanket with the abs. We had this one towel blanket thing, and it was like Gojo and a couple of the other anime boys, but like literally full abs, like shirtless. They had no abs. It was like chiseled as hell.
Interior designers are scared of us. Yeah, so we had the exact same 2 of the same pillows. I think one was like
the Akatsuki one, and then
Akatsuki.
Dazai.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, and then like some of the same figures, and then I think you had cutouts, like full life-size cutouts, and so did I.
Yeah.
How did you bring that shit over from Canada? Did you ship?
No, I had a truck drive it down. Well, I had to like up and move my whole life.
Right.
So I couldn't just like pack things in a suitcase with me. I had everything with me that I had to bring down. Right. So I can't fly that over. So the only option was a truck. And I remember it was like a long day of the movers just helping me pack everything. And then the guy goes, "Are we done?" And I'm like, "We have one more thing." Because, he's fragile. Yeah. And he was like, "Oh, okay." And I bring him out. And it's the cardboard cutout of Gojo. And this man, super sweet guy, but he's like this old like white dude, right? And he was just like, "What?"
He was like, "Are you sure you want to take that with you, ma'am?"
Okay.
So, obviously we have very different types of anime men.
We do!
So we'll never fight over a guy.
Except for one, Dazai.
Dazai is our only common denominator.
Yeah. Everyone else we're fine.
He's very problematic. That says something about us. But anyways.
I feel more of your guys are problematic.
Are they? Sukuna is literally a demon. You're right.
You like Sukuna?
He's literally a demon. You're right. I have Gojo.
Gojo's not that.
He's problematic. You don't think he's problematic? Defend yourself.
Are we really trying to say who's more problematic between Gojo, who's trying to save the world, and Sukuna, who's trying to fuck shit up?
Hear me out. A villain would destroy the entire world to save you. A hero would sacrifice you to save the world. What kind of guy do you want to be with? Why is nobody agreeing with me? There's silence on the set, okay?
No, I understand when we're talking about normal people.
Real men. If it had to be real men, what is like a you must have, and then what is like a hard red flag?
I love the fact that between us, we have to specify if it's real or not a real man. I realize that that's so not normal, but we think it's so normal. If someone's like, "What's your type?" and you gotta go, "But in real men," I feel like
oh my god, you're
normal.
right. I never thought about that. Like we literally have to specify like real men, and then also we have to specify like human. Don't ask us why.
So wait, what are your questions? Like
biggest green flag, biggest red flag. Real man, human.
I don't know if it's like the biggest green flag, but I think when I think of like my type or what I like in a guy who's empathetic. I love a nerdy guy who's also socially normal. Oh, why are you looking at me like that?
I like a nerdy guy who's not socially normal.
No, but like they have to be able to carry a conversation.
Right.
They have to be socially. I don't even know what other word there is, like other than normal.
Okay.
Like they can carry, like, they're not like full deep. Even though inside they can be deep nerd, because that's me. But we can both carry ourselves normally. We can pretend we're not. Okay, maybe not her, but I can. Okay, so like that, I feel like I like in a guy because I need that nerd factor because I feel like I, to the core, am very much a nerd.
Yeah. Okay, I'm like in between. I don't know if I really want someone who's like so social, so sociable. I actually prefer if they're like slightly more, how do I describe it?
Introverted?
Slightly more introverted, simply because it's like, I like it when, you know what it is?
You want him to spend time with you.
Tsundere.
Okay.
How do you describe tsundere? Like, for example, we're outside and it's kind of cold, and instead of being like, "Hi, honey, here's your jacket," he's like, "I told you to wear a jacket." And he takes off his jacket and he gives it to you.
I hate that!
I like that!
No, why are you freaking telling me you should have brought a jacket? Like,
No, but not like that. Okay, not like that. He's like, he's just like, should have brought a jacket. But he like, this is why we'll never fight over somebody. You know?
That's true.
Because you like the guy who's like, "Baby, you're so cool. Yeah. No. I'm the one that's like, or maybe it's because I'm like that. What about hard red flag?
Hard red flags.
Yeah. Besides like the obvious ones, you know.
Can't be a murderer.
Can't be a murderer. Well.
Yeah, anger issues. Someone who just can't.
I think my hard red flag is like someone who's very controlling. Right? Like they want to tell you who your friends are. I want to like they tell you what you can do, what you can wear, and yada yada yada. I'm like, what do you mean what I can wear? Just learn how to fight. Yeah. I'm totally kidding. Yeah. I will fight for myself. No, I will fight for myself.
Body odor.
Yo,
wait,
body odor. That's
I'm
so
sensitive
true.
to smells.
It is.
You could be okay. He's a 10, but he smells.
He's a 0. I just can't. Well, I could wash
0.
it. Okay, no, that's not. But he can be washed. That's the thing. Okay, because you know how there's some hard nose that just cannot be changed. Like if he has an anger issue, it's very difficult to like, and very difficult and expensive to put him through therapy.
It's not even just like a wash issue. Some people like, I don't know if it's called like pheromones or whatever. They have like an innate smell, right? And if I don't vibe with that and I can't like, if I don't like it, I think that's like a no, because like smell is really important to me. And some people just like smell good, and not just like perfume. Or anything.
No, like their natural body
smell. Exactly.
That's true. Yeah. Damn. So if you're like, let's say you're dating a guy, right? Do you like get up and you gotta sniff? You gotta take
but you can hug him. That's normal. You go for hugging.
take a little whiff. You know, get that thing in there. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense. I need a spicy hot take for an anime. Hot take.
There's like certain animes I just don't like, and I know a lot of people like.
Okay, I kind of want to say one, and I'm kind of afraid to say one.
For me, one is Konosuba.
Okay, same. I like kind of started watching it, and I was like, I just like couldn't. I'm gonna say I've literally had every single person like basically like almost like mentally slap me across the face when I said this. Frieren. I just can't. And I know everyone says, okay, you gotta get into it, and you gotta.
There's a lot of animes you could have named right there, and I would be like, okay, I see it. That's just a you issue. That's just, you're wrong.
Or maybe it's a hot take.
It's not a hot take.
I don't know what a hot take is.
Is it a hot take if you're just factually wrong?
Plays sad music.
I must respect.
Plays violin.
People's
sad violin, and just like wasn't really getting anywhere.
I will say it's a bit of a slow start. Okay. And you have to push through.
What, like season 3?
No. There's only 2 seasons.
Okay.
I think you're almost there. There's one fight scene in Frieren that
I haven't even gone there, I think.
That is like the best. It's like one of the coolest fight scenes. And I rewatched that part on YouTube over and over because it was so cool.
Okay, fine. Send me the clip later.
Okay, I will.
You know what it is? I think I'm so used to things that are like, that Frieren's like a slow burn.
Okay, now you're about to get some hate comments. Are you on the side who would vote Solo Leveling for Anime of the Year over Frieren?
Yeah.
We found the problem, guys. We found the problem. We literally found the problem.
Okay, no. Do I think Solo Leveling is like the most fantastic thing in the entire world?
Please say no.
No, I don't. But do I like it? Do I like it better than Frieren? I do. Listen to the types of animes that I like, okay? I like the usuals, the Jujutsu Kaisen, the Chainsaw Man's the usual. Yeah. But then I'm also into like the banana fish. Or like the 91 Days.
Oh,
or 91 Days. I love 91 Days. Or
that's like, underrated, right?
Right, it is. 91 Days
that
is
one's
so...
really, really
Watch
good.
91 Days. It's so underrated. I like a lot of the spy ones, like a lot of the crime ones, or like a lot of the magic ones. All right, we'll talk about this. Damn, I guess that was a hot take. I didn't think it was going to be that crazy, but literally every single person has reacted like this.
Yeah, I don't know. Not to be like a Frieren glazer, but it's got everything. It has fights, it has cute scenes, it has funny scenes, it's beautiful. It's like... so well written. I don't know. It's just such an all...
Okay, fine. I'm just going to get a lot of hate for this, but whatever.